Look, it's impossible to get away from the I word. If you go to Google Trends, I love to go to Google Trends, put in the word inflation. That goes back to 2004. Never, ever has actually folks searched the word inflation more since 2004 than they are today.
I mean, it's incredible, right? And the perception of inflation can create problems as well. What's your take on inflation as we sit here recording this in the middle of 2021?
Well, it's probably higher than most people think, right? Certainly more than the Fed thinks. So keep in mind when we talk about inflation, deflation, there's a lot of nuances to that. One is it's personal to every single person, right? Inflation in New York is very different than inflation in Nebraska. In terms of one's own personal spending power and how taxes and other things and cost of goods around impact that. The other part of this is there's inflation that you see real time, and there's inflation that you don't see because there's no mark-to-market price, right? So the mark-to-market price that historically has actually been the most important is your shelter, right? So. And we've seen that housing prices. This is what's kind of amazing about the housing situations. Like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I'm making so much money. My home value is going up." Okay, great. Well, if you sell it, you got to live somewhere else. Unless you live in a completely different state and city, you're just going to be, downgrading to a smaller property for more money, right? So you've got, I think sort of this affordability inflation issue is a pretty big one. And yes, a lot of people are looking at the term. However, I do think that that's probably more a short-term phenomenon. The fact that so many people seem to be searching the term inflation on Google may actually be more of a contrarian signal.